All right. Welcome, everyone. What are you eating good? I'm having boiled eggs with peanut butter. Yeah, boiled eggs with peanut butter. This is a 30-minute time frame. And oh wow, okay. So it seems like so this is what happened. Earlier on, this is what happened. Make note of this. This is where we were. Change this to, let's say, sky blue. Right? Change it to sky blue. Make it a little bit bigger. Okay, so basically we broke above 2027. We broke above 2027, and now price is coming down. So if we take a look at this, right? If someone wants to take a sell over here, let's take a look at this. This is like 25 pips away. So we need to come down, create some sort of a support, and then continue to push up. That's what we want to see at this point. We want to see a potential retest of around 2028. Okay? Potential retest. Who's this guy? Someone wants to invite me to play Dota. We can hear you now. Oh, nice. Congrats. So, potential retest of 2028. That's basically what we want to see now. Potential retest of 2028 and then continue to push up. That's what we want to see. Please reply. I have $100 account. What lot size do you recommend? I recommend a 0.01 lot size. What platform is this? This is CTrader. Now I'm moving on to CTrader now. There are a lot of things you have available. It shows you the trading session, obviously your balance, shows you information to the left hand side, shows you time it's going to be open, shows you a lot of different things. You go towards history, you basically, if you take a look right here, it's going to show you the trade you took. From here, you can take a look at all the details of the trade you took, your order details, everything right here in great detail, position details. If you're professional, you're taking this seriously, I think CTrader is the platform. 2031 is a good support on the M30 for buys on gold. Yeah, you know what? This could be a good support, but we need a support to form. One good indication to take a buy on gold here would be maybe for candle to maybe print, something like this. If we can print something like this, then you can say, okay, we're creating a support, and maybe the next candle can continue to go up. Because 2036 is an area of interest, as we start to move up. So if I remove this right here, remove this right here, we can see through the left hand side that that's an area of interest right up over here. That's where we want to go. So if we measure the range from, let's say, 2032, even 2033, this is a 30 pip range over here, right? 30 pip range, pretty good range. So yeah, so far we're just waiting on this thing right here. Let's take a look at pound yen here now. Looking at pound yen on the daily time frame, daily is obviously consolidating. So since we are consolidating, I guess, right? Let's how do you do this? This, and then you do this. Okay. Okay. Yeah. So we are basically consolidating over here. Daily time frame, right? Ranging. Let's take a look on the 4-hour time frame. 4 hours also in a very difficult range. The market sentiment here, however, the market sentiment here means it's more leaning towards sells. So I don't know. Let's take a look on the 1-hour time frame. 1-hour candles are also coming down. Now let's remove these zones and let's do analysis based on this area here. So now, first of all, what we do see is that there is a bit of a support area. There was right here. Oh man, we got to do this every time. Is there a way to kind of like make it default? There has to be. Has to be a way to make it default. Like it doesn't need to be this difficult, but it's okay. Solving problems in our middle name. And then we got support. At the same time, we have, like resistance here to the left-hand side. So let's take a look on the 30-minute. Looking at the 30-minute, yeah, I mean, no. Okay. So the only thing I like about pound yen is if we do break below, let's say 187.750, you have a 40 pip range, 35 pip range for price to continue to move down towards 187.390. That's going to be the only sane thing I would say that's going to come out from pound yen if it does indeed happen, like if we do break below this area. So until that happens, we'll have to wait. Yeah. Break below this area. Potential sells below, I would say 187.730. 187.730. Sells below 187.730. Right? So that's basically what we have to see. Let's put this in purple, make it a little bit bigger. Yeah. We got like a 35 pip range over here, 35 pip range. Is C-Trader free to use? Yes, it's free to use. So yeah, who's controlling your Insta now? Maybe you should show it on YouTube so people won't get faked out. No one's controlling my Instagram. It's just me who is controlling my Instagram. Why do you think there is someone controlling my Instagram? This is my Instagram, guys, by the way. Raja Banks. Close this. Raja Banks. RAJABANKS. Oh, wow, look at that. You guys even do leg days? Don't skip leg days, kids. Look at that. Look at that thigh coming up right there. Yeah, this is a very good video. Trading the trend basics. All right. Let's see here. Your opinion about ICT? No idea. Are you looking for a counter trend on gold? No, I'm not looking at counter trend on gold. I'm looking to see if we're going to create some sort of a support around 2028 and then continue to move up. Yeah. Why are you sitting in low volume time? Because this is the only time I have now to trade. So that's why. Ego is a very powerful thing, but I can't control it. How do you control it? Just one trade a day. One trade a day, and that's all you need, basically. We have any news? We have in 6 hours. Okay. We have news in 6 hours. What's the time here? Oh, wow. Look at that. Do you guys see that time? In C-Trader, what I can do? So it is, let's go to the 1 minute time frame. So it is 1:16. Yeah, it's 1:16 in Dubai. So I'm going to change this time to, too zoomed out. Oh, I didn't even know you could do this. Anyway, you can change the time here. I promise. I've changed it. Before. But anyway, yeah, there's a way to change it. I changed it on my phone, but I don't know how to do that here yet. Anyway, when you start to be a profitable trader, it took me like an hour. Will C-Trader be available for master accounts? Yes. Current time, bottom right? Yes. Oh, right here. Okay. So we are right here. Yeah, now we got the proper time. Look at this. On MetaTrader, you can't do this stuff. Look at that. You got the proper time now. This candle started at 1 p.m. Dubai time. Awesome. Let it come down over here. Raja Banks is brand ambassador of C Trader. No, Raja Banks is the brand ambassador for whatever Raja Banks thinks is good for Raja Banks, you know. And then obviously there are people who think like me and share the same values and beliefs, and they follow in the same steps, you know, because I think a lot of smart people follow me and do the things we do together. So I think that's what it's about at the end of the day. Okay. All right. Let's see here. Oh wow, we're also getting better latency because these are the agreements we made with our new liquidity providers. And look at this, 60 milliseconds, right? But on MetaTrader, getting about 300 milliseconds, right? 300 milliseconds versus 60 milliseconds. You know, to the normal eye, it's not gonna make a big difference, but it's the differences there. It basically makes no difference at all. You know, a few milliseconds here and there. What are the benefits of using a C trader compared to MT4? So first of all, you mentioned MT4, right? MT4 should not even be in the same conversation as C trader. You should be looking at, okay, how about MT5 and C trader? So yeah, you just got to start to use it first, and then you're going to realize $1.6 million account. Yep, that's a real account. 1.6 million. This one I have 50,000 here. Take a look at pound yen. Oh wow, look at that. Pound yen is coming down over here now. So now for you, for everyone who's trying to take a sell at this point, you need to wait for the candle to close. Because if you can get a 30-minute candle to close below this area, then you need a little bit of consolidation, and then we can continue to push down. How long you took time? Almost like a year. I just want to share a lesson that have helped me filter out the people who are useless. It's people who their mouth don't match their actions. That's 100% correct. You turned $50,000 into $7 million, so I can turn my $500 to $1 million. Yes, you can. It was actually 10.5 million to date. Come to Assam, India. We have one-horned rhinos here. Awesome. What's the link to MT5 Simulator? Literally, MT5 Simulator. Google it. Can you explain on what time frame you draw your zones? I draw my zones on the 30-minute, 1-hour time frame, 30-minute and 1-hour time frame. So is there any tutorial to transfer funds from Binance to Dominion Markets? Yes. You need to withdraw to a Dominion Markets address. Why can't I use in USA? If you are in the US, right? If you are in the US, the options of you to trade on a brokerage that's going to give you leverage are zero. You don't have any options. You don't have any options. Any plans to start your own prop firm? Maybe, was thinking about it, but then some things came up, and right now, no. So we're just waiting here now, we're just waiting here on gold now, basically, to see where the price is going to go, what's going to happen. Is MagicKeys supported on C Trader? Yes. MagicKeys is supported on C Trader. MagicKeys is supported on C Trader. Take a look at this, right? So if I do a right click and I do a buy stop, right? So let's say I want to do a buy stop right here, and this buy stop, let's say I want to do 1 lot, right? So from the left-hand side, I can move it, and then I can move the TP line to wherever I want, and then I'm going to know exactly what it's going to be, what the TP is going to be, how much I'm going to make, how much am I going to lose, with the stop loss right here as well. So this can be done wherever. So I can move it right here, and as soon as it gets activated, it's going to continue to move up, and I can adjust it at the same time, hit cross, stop loss, cross this as well. So this is I mean, C Trader, I'm moving everything here. Is the beef real with ICT? No. Also because we're moving away from MetaTrader anyway. If we are expecting sell on GJ once the 30-minute candle closes below the marked area, looking at the 1 hour, they're straight 6. Do we need to consider that? I would say, looking at pound yen, once about 30-minute candle closes below the marked area, looking at the 6. Yeah, that's why I would want to see some sort of a consolidation here. Because you're right, with 1 hour, price came down, so we need some sort of a consolidation to know if we can continue to move down or not. Raja is beefing information and communication technologies. That's correct. Full blackout happening. I don't know. My main bias on gold is still buys. If you look on the 1 hour time frame, look on the 4 hours, whatever, consolidating, but main bias on gold is still buys. So we'll see if we can come down to do a retest. Leaderboard challenge prizes. I think they should be announced tomorrow or day after tomorrow. If you had to start again, would you start with prop firm? I don't know. I guess we'll never know. But what I would do is, if I had to start all over again, I would maybe I would start to trade my own account. I start to trade my own account, and then I would prove to myself that I am profitable, that I can withdraw money, and with that confidence, then I would go and get a prop firm. So I think that's something what I would do. Why you do not use 1,000 lot? Because I have a $50,000 account. I can't use 1,000 lot on my $50,000 account. Yeah, look at that pound yen. Just waiting over here now. Looking at gold here as well. 30-minute candles. Right? What's this button over here? Open new gold chart. Okay. Are you in Robin's Cup? No. I write your advices. Wallahi, thank you. Do you open a trade based on 30 minutes? Sometimes, yes. How often does the price do a retest? I don't know when to wait. So let's say that you missed out this move here, right? You missed out this move going up, whatever, whatever. And now you're saying, how often does price do retest? I don't know when to wait. So this is what you got to do. Right now, I'm waiting myself. I'm waiting, right now. Right now, I'm waiting to see if there's going to be a retest or not. And the retest is going to look like something like this. So you're going to have let's say another bearish candle comes down right over here. And then you get a bullish candle to close like this. So once you have a bullish candle closing like this means that now you form support. So all you need is the next candle to continue to push up. So this is a retest. This is what you want to see. You want to see a retest so that you know if price is going to push up or not. That's basically what you're looking to see here. Have you ever thought, if cyber attack happened, if you lose connection, can't access our money? I generally believe this is coming. I had a dream, people killing each other for food. Wow, man, you're thinking way too much. You're thinking way too much. I think that killing may happen in Florida, where everyone just gets on fucking bath salts and, and due to the blackout, they are like, oh shit, we have a blackout now and we gotta do this crazy stuff. But yeah, I don't know. Hope you have guns stored somewhere. Have you ever had those thoughts of cyber attack? Oh, here we go again. Can we trade crypto in dominion markets? Yes. Can you please pop up the color? I'll screenshot it. Okay. Are you ready? 1, 2. Okay. Screenshot. Done. Here comes another one. Screenshot. Done. That's all you need. Look who's calling. I even saved his name so I know who this is. So I'm not going to answer it. Oh, man. This guy. All right. Do you jump rope? Yeah. Yeah, I do jump rope. Should we wait for crossing of the retest candle to take buys? I don't know. We just got to wait. Just got to wait. Just got to wait. We just got to wait for price to come down. And then C Trader, MT5, C Trader. I have moved over to C Trader. Doing market accepting UPI transfers in India? Yes, we are accepting UPI transfers in India. That is correct. Can I check how much capital? Can you check? No, you can't check because that's not public information. But I started with $500. Like in the beginning, in 2016, I started with $500. I traded that. I remember in the beginning, I turned $500 to $5,500 in a week and a half, and that was also through NFP because I was trading NFP, and then I lost it again, and I made it back again, I lost it again. So in the first 4, 5, 6 months, it was like a constant battle because I would make money, then I would lose money, I would make it, I would lose it. And I think the biggest problem, I think it wasn't over trading, it wasn't over risking because I was doing over trading and over risking. I think the biggest issue was I wasn't withdrawing money. I wasn't withdrawing money. That was the problem. Because if I would withdraw profits when I made profits, then I would literally feel what it feels like to withdraw money from the markets. Because that's what happens. Like a lot of people, you do make money, but you don't withdraw profits. So once you withdraw profits, even if it's $10, $20, $50, whatever, and you can actually use that money to pay something, your mindset changes a little bit. Because now you get out of that cycle of deposit, 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 deposit. You go into a cycle of deposit, deposit, withdraw. Deposit, deposit, withdraw. You know, because a lot of guys don't even withdraw anything. So when you don't withdraw anything, you don't know what it feels like to have money in your pocket, the one that you've made from the market. C Trader is very cluttered on. When trying to deposit in Dominion markets, ask for all shit ID, passport, so annoying. Well, of course. Of course, wherever you're going to deposit money, to make sure your money is safe, we need to know who you are. You know, if we know who you are, then that means we can allocate those funds to your name, and that's why your money is safe. And actually, C-Trader platform on mobile is not cluttered at all. It's just how you set it up, basically. Yeah. So these are the pairs. You get these pairs right here. Will it focus? Yeah, it's a focus. Yeah, so you got the chart, and yeah, there you go. That's your C Trader mobile thing right here. This is the chart. You press the button there at the bottom, and it brings up your buys and sells right there. You got your buys and sells. Anyway, like fuck, try it on your phone. I can't do this for you. What are your thoughts on 30-minute GJ? Let's take a look at 30-minute GJ, pound yen, 30-minute. Yeah, see that? See what's going on? See what happened here? It closed at that support. Closed at that support. Can you explain the trade you took in the morning? Yes, the trade is on my my Instagram. I broke it down on my Instagram. So look at that 15-minute. This 15-minute, it may seem like we are ready to go somewhere. the 15-minute. We still got to wait here a little bit. Is it true you go to a psychiatrist to come up with the 1 to 2 trades a day? No. Psychiatrist is just going to take your money. What do you think about AI Forex industry? No idea. How many push-ups can you do in a go? I could do like maybe 40 push-ups in one go, something like that. 40, 45. What's the main difference between C Trader and MT5? Just use it. Use it. You know, you need to understand the difference for you to actually be okay with it. I've been trading a simple price action strategy for 3 years and found profitability after 2 years. This was my trade today. All right, let's take a look at this. Oh, buy on gold. Close 90% and close full. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. Beautiful work. What I would have done, wait for the bottom away, go to the institution, held trade longer than usual. Awesome. We held till 1 hour close. Awesome. Very, very well done. Have you visited India? I have not visited India. Can we switch between MT5 and C Trader for the same account? Yes, you can. Yes, you can. That push-up is a lie. No, it's not. That push-up is not a lie. You think I'm a bitch? Hold on. Let me show you 40 push-ups. 40 push-ups right here. Push-ups. Forty push-ups. All right. Over here. This. All right. 40 push-ups. Don't bitch out. Half push-ups. Yeah, not half push-ups. You try to do 40 push-ups. All right, we're still waiting over here. Okay. So, how can we join you live? Is there any group? Brother, you are in the live over here. This is as live as we can be. Real G, thank you. All right. Let's see here. What do we got? Okay, so gold is still waiting. Pound yen. Pound yen, we closed above this support, 187.750. So now, I just gotta wait. Still going to 15-minute here. Yeah, we gotta wait. Pound yen, it's very messy. To be honest, I don't like it. There's very unlike the Raja we know. You got intimidated by a troller. No. I saw an opportunity to display my athletic ability to everyone. And in that course of me displaying my athletic ability, I burned some calories. I exercised my muscles, you know, and I realized that I can do 40 push-ups on the go. You know, you're like, hey, do 40 push-ups, all right? No problem. Here you go, 40 push-ups. Could have done 10 more and make it 50, but, you know, that's fine. I want to reach you on Instagram. I deposited $300 via UPI, blah, 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 blah. Buddy, listen, you think I'm support on Instagram waiting for your message that you're $300? Email support, right, with subject urgent, you know, and that's how your problem is going to be solved much faster. How many currency pairs do you trade? 2. Just gold and pound yen. I only focus on gold and pound yen. So, yeah. Even 15-minute is just consolidating. Like, you know, it may go down, but this is the area of interest. 2028. 2028 is the area of interest. What can you suggest to people who want to lose weight fast? There's no such thing as losing weight fast. Do exercise, go to gym every day, eat clean, no carbs, no sugars, no rice, no bread, you know, stuff like that. You know, back in the days, who ate bread? Who ate pasta and rice back in the day? The peasants. The peasants ate pastas and rice. All like the low-level people, they ate these breads because they were cheaper to make and they would fill you up quick. Because what the kingdom wanted to do is the kingdom wanted to make sure that people who are in the very low levels, they could feed them with the most efficient and cheapest way possible. And that's what they did. And you know what the warriors ate? The knights, the gladiators, the fighters, you know, the protectors, they ate meat. That's all what they ate. Meat and eggs. That's it. Meat and eggs. So if you do that, you're actually going to lose weight. You know, is C-Trader much better compared to MT4, MT5 according to you? Yeah, I think so. I think so. Like there's some features I really like. One feature about C-Trader is, okay, let's do a comparison. Let's do a comparison. The number one thing that I like, okay, so this is MT5. Let me just right here, right? So this is, just bear with me here. Bear with me, my little fellows. My friends. Okay, so this is MT5, right? Number one, the server time. You see right here, the server time, it shows 9:30 server time, but in reality, it's, well, not, well, yeah, because it's the 30-minute candle, but in reality in Dubai, it's it should say 1:30. So if I go to C-Trader, on C-Trader, I have adjusted it. It shows 1:30. Look at the time at the bottom, 1:30. That's one thing that I really like. Like you can adjust the times to wherever you are. The price moves the same. Everything else is the same. The other thing that we noticed from a broker perspective is that from the broker end, there is zero manipulation on price. There are zero requotes. There are zero refresh of prices. Like from our back end, you can't manipulate price. You can't do anything like that. Nothing. It's just the feature of C-Trader here. The other thing is, like, you know, you see all the information for gold. Let's say your gold commission size is here, minimum lot size is here, maximum lot size is here, 1 billion if you want to do 1 billion lots. I doubt guys are going to do that. Swap fees, everything is displayed right here. It's going to show you the time is left, like, you know, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, like all these times. You got your leverage and stuff like that. And whichever pair you move to, let's say if I move to pound yen over here, like, you know, you got your market depth. Same thing, you got your calendar. Same thing, you have your, like, you know, your information on GJ, stuff like that, low latency. I mean, there's also another cool feature which it has built in. Let's say if we open this right here. Oh, you can also change this background here as well. So you can change this to whatever you want. Whatever you want. A picture, a symbol, whatever. So let's go to candles default. Another good thing is that you can do replays here. Let's say I go all the way back over here. I press this, start. It's going to load historical data. I haven't done this a lot to be, like, you know, to accustom myself with the way it works. I haven't done that. So this is going to be like a second time I'm trying to do it. But yeah, let's just wait over here. Loading historical data. So you can do replays on this. All right. So, basically it opened up a new window right here. This is the new window it has opened up. This is the 1 hour time frame. So what I want to do is I want to slow it down a little bit. Let's say I slow it down to here. Okay. This has slowed down. And let's say that I want to take a buy. So let's take a buy over here. Boom. Okay, I've taken a buy. I want to make sure this is on the simulation and not on my live account. I gotta be very careful. So I got $500,000 in this simulation. Oh, nice. Look at that. Okay, so it's moving. Let's speed it up here a little bit. And with this, I can change the TP. I can change the stop loss and let it move. It also going to show me the session I'm in. Will it show me the session I'm in? No. Oh, got stopped out. Okay, go to history. Yeah, you get the idea. Wow, this thing has this built in, the replay function, the simulator. It's built in CTrader. So let's say if I take another buy here, wow, this is really addicting right here. This is what normally people do, right? So I take another buy and I let it run. Let's say 5,000 speed, whatever. Can I forward the candles? Oh, yeah. Oh, I can forward the candles here too. Look at that. So now this buy is running in profits. Awesome. So I can close it and go to history. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. Yeah, that's very cool. Simulator. Built-in simulator for CTrader. Amazing. That is actually the #1 feature I like about CTrader so far. A built-in simulator. That is actually very cool. All right, let's look at pound yen. Let's take a look at gold. Gold is coming down for a possible retest. I think that's going to be good. भाई उर्दू में कुछ वीडियो बनाओ ना बिगिनर के लिए. भाई उर्दू में मैं क्या बनाऊं आपके लिए? अंग्रेजी सीखें ना जानू. अंग्रेजी सीखें. How much historical data does it offer? I don't know. I actually don't know. So let's do till, man, this offers a lot of historical data. So let's say if I go to 2010, right? Oh, wow, look at that. Start date. Okay, let's do, no one's going to do, let's do 2020, March 4th. 2020, start time, whatever, starting capital. This is a random number, 5/18/7/18, start date. Yeah, this is sick. Wasted my money so this is free, man. Go download the and the cool thing is, no matter where you have an account with CTrader, no matter wherever you have an account, all those accounts are going to be logged in right here. So you can have all your accounts right here. So you can see Raja Banks, my email address, whatever, and then you got your accounts logged in right here. Oh, this is hidden. Okay. Yeah. So go download the platform. Let's go over here. DominionMarkets.com. Look at that. Right? So you go to platforms, you go to CTrader, and from here you can download the platform. We got CTrader for a desktop, for your Mac, for your web, for your Android, for your App Store, from your Amazon tablet. You want to put it on, I don't know who the fuck is going to put it on your Amazon tablet. And then, yeah, this right over here as well. There's a web terminal here too for CTrader. So yeah, it should be pretty sick. So the web terminal is the same thing as the desktop terminal. So just gonna let it load. Once it loads, I like to keep this away. So I'm gonna press this here to the left hand side, and I'm gonna close one window here, and then yeah, there we go. Your web terminal right here. Yeah, and then you can change the settings you want. Go to viewing options and take volume, and yeah. So you can do all those things over here. And another thing is that you can also change. Oh, I gotta sign in. Okay, screw signing in. Chart type, template. Where was it? What chart type? Period. Template. Duplicate chart. Viewing options. Oh, so basically from here you can, yeah, light theme. You can toggle between dark and light themes too. Any discount for code for MT5 Simulator? No, I think there was like 10, 20%. But right here you got it too. Can you talk about your conferences setup? Yes. So just waiting for price to retest this area. How to connect my trading account to it? You got to open up a Dominion Markets account. And from there you can just choose C Trader, transfer your funds, and then just play around with it. You know, that's all what you got to do. Play around with it, and 100% guaranteed you're going to be like, yeah, okay, like, you know what, this is actually pretty nice. All right, so this is what you got to do, right? This is my Dominion Markets backend. You go to C Trader, and from here you create an account. That's the ECN standard, whatever. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to deposit, so I can, like, you know, from here I can deposit funds from my $1 million account. No, actually, this is the one right over here, 1.6, 1.7 million. So we can move things here, and then those funds are going to show up right here on C Trader. So it's pretty good. The camera being backwards and the green arrow going backwards is not a good look. That's fine, man. To each their own. Your skincare, my skincare routine is I put lotion every morning in the morning. Lotion. By 18, I want to be a millionaire without my parents knowing. That's maybe 0.5% chance of happening. Yes, US clients, that's a little tough. 1 hour on gold is bearish. How are you looking to take buys? I'm confused. I'm looking for price to create some sort of a support. So essentially, what may happen is that we may get another, you know, whatever bearish candle, whatever we get over here. And then what I'm anticipating is for a candle to maybe close like this. If we close like this means we have a support form. If you have a support form, looking at the session, we're moving into slowly pre-New York, and then we can possibly continue to move up. That's what I'm looking for, basically. So if that happens, amazing. If it doesn't happen, whatever, you know, who cares? Yeah. How do you get the window, which is the far left of your screen? What? Far left or far right? Left or right? I don't know. Right. Oh, this one. Yeah, right here. Yeah. So if you move your mouse to the right hand side, you'll see this thing pop up right in the middle. This thing. You click this, and then it's going to pop out. This is all the information you need. From here, you can choose which pair you want and stuff like that. Watching from South Florida, driving towards Miami. Good morning to all. Good morning, Rudy Fernandez. Driving in Miami traffic at nighttime. Why are you not waiting for the price to actually retest a potential retest zone? No, actually, morning time for Rudy Fernandez. You should try skiing in the Alps. No thanks. If you're already on MT4, is it possible to change to MT5? Yes, but it depends if your broker, they have MT5 or not. Why are you not waiting for price to actually retest a potential zone? Bro, are you stupid? What the fuck is that question? Do you think I'm already in a trade? I'm not in a trade at this point. There's no trade open. So why are you even saying, why are you not waiting for, like, I'm just not in a trade. We're waiting. Just gotta wait. Just waiting here. Watching from Uganda. Awesome. Please announce me like that. I'm a big fan of your I weigh I weigh 150 pounds and 7-0 undefeated champion Snipe Z. Why are you not searching for gold cells? Because we are in an uptrend. Uptrend. Thanks for the awesome content. What capital did you start off? $500. Around what time do you prefer to trade? Guys, listen, you need to understand this, right? I started trading in 2016. 2016, I started trading with $500, yeah, right? So 2016, 17, 18, 19, 20, 2021, 2022, 2023. 8 years. 8 years of trading. 8 years of being in the market. 8 years. That's a long time. Shame I can only use the demo version because I'm in America. Well, you could also try the US sometimes, you know, VPN. VPN. I don't know. What times do you prefer to trade, Uncle Raja? I prefer to trade pre-London, London Open, you know. Can you shout out my name? No, you need to send me money now to shout out more names. I'm not going to do that. Can you tell me what you drank today? Man's a bit of madman. I haven't drank anything today. I just had my boiled eggs with peanut butter. Let me show you this. It's actually amazing. Look, it's boiled egg with peanut butter. Look at that. Zooming in, focusing. No focusing. Yeah, look at that. So nice. This is packed with nutrients, like, you know, like good fats, protein, good carbs. Like, wow, incredible. No yolk. Yeah, no yolk. If you want to go one step further, you can put honey on it. You can put honey on it. Oh, so nice. The 3 dots right here. Boom. Were you on a MacBook? Maybe that would be a little bit different. Yeah. Maybe that would be a little different. Oh, MacBook. You're on a MacBook. All right. See here. So if you're on the MacBook, you're probably using the CTrader app on the Mac, right? CTrader app on the Mac. Then you're using. Right? Yes? No? Yes. Okay. Oh, yeah. You don't get that. You don't get that with the CTrader app on the MacBook. Yeah, I got the same thing right here. Got the same thing right here on the MacBook. You don't get that. Yeah, you don't. Yeah, I use the CTrader with Parallels on my Mac. Parallels. It's very limited. Like the apps on Mac are very, very limited. Yes, sir. Thank you. I think it's going to be primarily for CTrader. Amazing trader, big fan of yours. Thank you. If you're putting too much effort and it's time for 1K like for Gulag, yeah, I think so too. I gotta start blackmailing these. Oh, we only got 42 likes on this stream, guys. Come on, guys, what's going on? Only 42 likes. Has it even been 42 minutes? It's been. I've been on for almost an hour and only 42 likes. Come on, man. You guys can do better than that. Let me give myself a like over here. 382. 383 now with my like. 383. Let's get it up to 1,000. Come on. We got like 1,800 people watching. Let's get it up to 1,000. I think you all deserve 1,000 likes. Can you use your graphic picture of your back to your benchmark entry if you look like you sell reverse position or vice versa? Yeah. What would you recommend? Demo or get back to some cash? I would say maybe get back to live trading with the $100. With $100. I'm trading on demo to build confidence. You're doing it wrong. Start with a live account of $100. $100, and we have 600 likes. 666 likes. Holy, let's get to 1,000. How come you stream so consistent since New Year? What, you want me to stop? Someone kick this guy, Forex Psycho. He's complaining. Bro, are you complaining? You are a scammer. Maazali, teri maa hogi scammer. Penchoda, you are a scammer. Idhar aake stream pe, you are a scammer. Penchod, tapela sai mein. GJ bleeding. Let's take a look at GJ. GJ is not bleeding at all. You know, GJ is doing what we like. Look, you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles going down. 5 candles. So a new candle is about to form. So what's the probability that a 6th candle will continue to push down? What's the probability in that? That a 6th candle would push down. Low probabilities. You gotta wait. You know Hindi? No. That was français. Français. Comment allez-vous? Parlez français? Comment allez-vous? Un instant, s'il vous plaît. Chabion. You have some ulterior motives. That's why you're streaming regularly again. No, I actually have a lot of time. I have lots of time. My ulterior motive is to probably sell you these new wooden pens we have. That's my ulterior motive. Why did you mark 2028? I marked 2028 because this was resistance here, and we rejected, and then we broke this over here. So now if we're coming down, we need to create some sort of a support to continue to push up. And now we have the new candle forming, new 4-hour candle forming here as well. Wow, look at that 4-hour candle over there. Now 1 hour, 30 minute, 15 minute. Wow, so tough. Raja is broke. Thank you. I got a $50,000 watch on my wrist, and I'm still, yeah, you know, still broke. With the circle I hang out with, I'm pretty broke. You know, like they are levels above me. Yeah, you're right. Sarcasm. Thank you. What's your average trade hold time? My average trade hold time is maybe like 15, 20 minutes. 15, 20 minutes. Like my previous trade, I held it for like 23 minutes. Can I see that information here? No, I can't. Let me see what's the best way to show you guys. All right, let's open this. Oh, this is on the 1 minute. Okay, sending. Let's see here. So we have, oh yeah, right here. Now, how do I show this to you? Okay, yeah. So this is what you get. From CTrader, you can basically print and do this. So net P&L was $870. Commission pay was $35. This was a 5 lot. Duration was 23 minutes. 18.1 pips. So yeah. Oh, wow, look at that. We're still pushing down over here. So if we do close below 2028, I think this move up was a fake out. So we got to wait. My wife and parents starting to laugh at me. I'm 29. I still don't understand the retest idea. Can you explain it a bit? So, brother, okay, so I'm going to explain this to you. How do I get massive shoulders like you? My shoulders are just tiny compared to yours. You got to go to the gym. So yeah, so retest is basically, this is where price broke out, right? Someone explained this to you like you're 5 years old. We had a resistance here at 2028. So this means when price came up, it rejected 2028. So this means that 2028 is an area where the 30-minute candle is rejected. So now once we're coming up to 2028, we should reject this here again. But instead of rejection, we break it and then we continue to push up. We continue to push up. So now this means that if we are continuing to push up, we should come down. And since we rejected it, we should reject here again and continue to push up. And that push up means that it's going to be a retest. So that's basically what a retest means. So I'm just waiting. And for you to know if this is a retest or not, you need to wait for a candle to print in your direction. What's your pre-workout meal? A banana and some pre-workout. Cannot see replay mode in C Trader. It's literally right here. Market replay. I don't think it's going to be on the MacBook app. This is only on the Windows thing. Replay, market replay. Only on the Windows thing. So yeah. That's basically it. So we're waiting here. Waiting for a fucking candle to close bullish. Look at that, pound yen too. Don't get involved in these sells on pound yen. Oh, nice. Look at the spread on pound yen over here. 1.3, 1.2, 1.3. What's the spread on gold? Spread on gold is 1 pip. 0.9. 0.9, 1 pip. 0.9. Yeah. Pretty solid. Very, very solid. How do I switch from MT5 to C Trader on Dominion Markets? You literally go to, so this is what you do. You go to platforms, you go to C Trader, and once you go to C Trader, from here you open up your account, ECN account or live account, whatever you want. Yeah. MT5.7 spread on gold. Yeah, spreads really don't matter. You know, they just don't matter. 0.7, 0.9, it just doesn't. What matters is if there's a difference of 1 pip. If your spread is over 2 pips, then there's a big problem. But in grand scheme of things, like these points, they don't really matter. Okay. Oh wow, I can stream in 4K. That's pretty wild. Okay. Oh, we are 800 likes. Let's get to 1,000. Let's get to 1,000, guys. Come on. 1,000. 1,822 likes. We need 178 more likes. 178. Is it okay to take trades with big spreads? No. Would you advise me to risk 2%? Sure. No. 1%. Not 2%. 1%. So we're waiting over here now. Mine is 2.1 pips. That's way too high. 2.1 pips. Can I use Dominion Markets in India? Yes, you can. Once at resistance, next most of the time it will act support is a retest. Yes, that's true. So this resistance now turns into a support, and then we can continue to go up. How is it in summertime in Dubai? It's hot, man. It's hot. This time we're going to travel. 1,000 likes and you give us something. I already gave you something. I gave you the recipe for the best meal you can have during the daytime. Boiled eggs and peanut butter with some honey if you're feeling fancy. But boiled eggs and peanut butter. How do we start the simulation? There's this market replay button right here. Follow this arrow, okay? See this arrow? Keep following it. Keep following the arrow. Follow, and boom, right here. There it is. Right there. Only on Windows. You are my mentor. Thank you. 2.1 pips, but no commission. Is that bad? I don't know. I just like lower spreads. I'd rather pay commissions for a lower spread. Even though, like, if you got, so let's say if you got a 2.1 pip spread, right? Let's do the math over here. Let's do some quick math. Calculator, right? Okay. Let's say that you have a 2.1 pip spread, right? 2.11 pip spread, and you're doing one lots, right? So 2.1 times one lot. No, actually, 21 points, right? 21 times one lot. So when you open the position, you're already negative. You're negative $21. If you open a one lot on 2.1 pip spread, no commission, you've already paid $21 for that trade, right? $21. So let's say the spread here is one, right? So let's say 10. 10 is the spread, 10 points. Commission is $7, right? So plus 7. 17 times one lot, whatever lot, right? $17. So with a 2.1 pip spread, you're paying $21 to open the trade. With the ECN account, with the, let's say, like a 1 pip spread and $7 commission, you're paying $17, right? Even though, let's say, the spread is now 1.2. 1.2 is like what, 12 points plus $7 on a one lot, you're still paying $19. But on a standard account, you're still paying more. So you, on a standard account, on a one lot, you're paying a couple dollars more either way. Brokers make more money with standard accounts because they mark up the spreads, and it's advertised as there's no commission, but still it costs you more a little bit. Make sense? Makes sense. I'm managing risk every day, but I'm stuck at break even. You need to manage risk better. It's my first live. I'm from Uganda. Hey, welcome, my friend. Welcome. How do you make million when all your live trade close in losses? Because I win behind closed doors. What's your opinion on FX Alex turning 102 million? That's old news. I'm managing risk every day. But I suck at. I'm from South Africa. The market available. Yes. So yeah, we're just waiting over here now. Waiting, no volume, nothing really happening. I think I'm gonna go get some coffee and then we can continue on. What we're gonna do? I mean, with lower spread and commission, yeah. So yeah, just waiting. The 15-minute candle is going to close here, and then we'll see if this will provide us with an opportunity for price to continue to move up. So yeah, we're just going to have to just wait now. Yeah. I'm going to go get some coffee, and then we'll see what we can do here. Oh, we got a meeting with the chief of growth of C Trader. Very nice. Everything all good. All right, coffee time. All right. Nothing. The 30-minute candle here is nothing. Oh, I forgot my coffee. All right, I'm back. Look at that. Raja. Okay, so what are we doing over here? We are waiting. Take a look at gold. Nothing. Nothing happening. This is low volume at this time as well, so no wonder nothing's happening over here. Pound yen as well, nothing. We gotta wait. See, The good thing about pound yen is going to be that if this candle on pound yen, right? If this candle can close like this, then all we need is the next candle to break the low and continue to push down in this, 25, 30 pip range. That's what we need for candle to break below this low and then to continue pushing down. But we have to wait, right? We have to wait for volume, looking at gold here as well, like nothing happening here. Look at the 4-hour time frame, right? Look at the 4-hour candle. The previous one closed bullish. It closed in a clean range to the left hand side, and this is the 30-minute candle about to close. So if the 30-minute candle is about to close, I've made money today. Let's look at the 15-minute candle. Okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a buy over here, move my stop loss below the previous 15-minute candle, and anticipate price to continue pushing up. And see, I'm willing to take an early risk based on the fact that we rejected this area before. And if we rejected this area before, I believe we should reject this again and continue to push up as we move into pre-New York, right? But at the same time, I think it's very important to manage risk here as well. And the way I'm going to manage risk is I'm going to be looking at the 15-minute. And if this 15-minute candle breaks its own low, then I'm going to close 50%. If it breaks its own low, then I'm going to close 50%. Oh, what happened to Zoom? Yeah, this always happens to Zoom here for some reason. I've already done it. I'm already in a buy at this point. So there's no going back now. All right, let's restart this. Oh, invalid meeting ID. New meeting. Yeah, I think I need a new computer. That's what I need. We just recently built a monster of a fucking computer. And if you guys understand computers, you guys would literally say like, wow, Raja, that's like a nice ass computer you guys built. And all right. Okay, so Zoom is back online now, which is good. We are back on Zoom. We are zooming again. Zooming again. Beautiful. All right, let's take a look at over here. Okay, so yeah, this 30-minute candle is about to close in about 3 minutes. So you can see right here, I got two options. I can reverse the position, which means it can just open up a sell, or I can double up. So let's see here. Looking at the 30-minute time frame here as well. We are in this area. Just got to wait to see how this 30-minute candle is going to close. We got about 2 minutes left. What is this app on your computer? This is C-Trader. It's not some app. It's a C-Trader. So let me close 50% here. Right? So from here, I'm going to choose candlesticks. Right? All right. Yeah, look at that. This is the 1 hour. Let's switch over to 15-minute. Yeah, so from here, I can close 50% easily. So I can go to 50-cent lot, and then I can close 50 lots but we're still waiting for candle to close and see what happens. From here, I can adjust the TP here as well. Okay. So, what's this? Will you drink water after having food immediately, bro? You just went way too deep in that discussion. Do you drink water right after you eat? Oh my god, man, that's just way too deep. I don't know if that is a trap statement, that if I'm going to say yes, then you're going to go on a tirade, or if I say no, you're still going to go on a tirade. I don't know what that is, but I don't give two fucks about when I drink water. I just drink it, whether it's after food, before food, during food, mixing water with food in the mouth. I don't care. I just drink it. You know, I'm still good. Wow, man, just went way too deep. All right, so we got the candle closing in a minute, and looks like it may close bearish here, so we don't know. But I'll have to decide whether I'm gonna close 50% here. So I'll have to wait. So the computer we have, this new PC we built. Number one, let's talk about the processor. Oh wow, look at that. All right, closed it, right? Okay. So let's talk about the processor. The processor we have is the i149K. i149K Intel i9. 149K VGA card. We couldn't find the 4090, so we got the 4080. We got two 32 gig RAMs, 8 gig per second speed, whatever, and 6 terabyte hard disk space. So yeah, it's pretty good. Yeah, i9 149,000K. Intel best for gaming. Intel best for anything. You know, I have this Ryzen system here, and I think I'm gonna take this to my home, and then I'm gonna replace this with oh, okay, close this. All right, so 30-minute candle did not close the way we wanted it to close. The 30-minute candles did not close the way we wanted it to close. Thank you. Yeah. Go towards pound yen. Pound yen is actually consolidating here now a little bit on the 30-minute time frame after it came on down. 128 gig RAM in my PC. Man, I think when you have large amounts of RAM, it's also important to have a good processor as well. How much did that cost you? That cost me. So we also got a monitor. We got a 34-inch wide monitor, and the whole thing cost us like there are 3.67, like I don't know what's 14,000 dirhams, 3.67, around $3,600. But it's that PC is actually meant for like video processing, rendering, like, you know, all that stuff. Any update with MFF? I don't know about MFF. Wow, look at that. So it seems like we're going to continue to move down here, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. We'll have to see. We shall have to see. You know what we're going to do? You know what we're going to do this Saturday? I think I'm feeling like we should do a simulation session this Saturday. Right? I think that's a good idea. Bro, first time on Zoom. Amazing feeling. Welcome. Welcome to Zoom. Yeah, we're going to do a simulation session this Saturday, and we're going to use the replay feature of CTrader. Can you take a poll for deposit issues for Indian users in Dominion? I think you should try now. It should work. We just updated some of our things, so it should work now. Yeah. How do you deal with overtrading and over risking? I don't overtrade. Like on this trade, I lost how much? How much have I lost on this trade? This trade I lost. Okay, so yeah, 34 plus 58. That's what I lost. Less than $100. Less than $100. So far, C Trader has a simulation too. Yes, yes. Dominion Markets. See this name, Dominion Markets, C Trader. You go right here. You click this button, and then it's going to bring a line, and then you zoom out, and you go wherever you want to go. Wherever you want to go, you click it. You choose the date. Let's say we want to do 2023 February on gold, and then you start. That's all what you got to do. It's going to load up. It's going to start loading. It's going to load. It's going to load. It's going to load. I'm telling you, man, C Trader, way better. Way better than MetaTrader. Way better. Like once you start to use it, you really start to appreciate the things that you have here, right? So, okay. So this is the simulator now. Started. Right? Simulator started. You got the 30-minute candles. You can control the speed through here. So let's say you think price is going to go down. So you're going to open up a sell. Your TP will be right over here. You stop loss, whatever. And then you can forward the candle from here. You know, fast forward one bar, boom. Forward again. You see at the bottom, you can see your net. Right? Let's bring this up here a little bit. And then you forward the candle again. Oh, wow, look at that. See, now you're in profits. 14 pip profit. You close it, and that's it. You go to your history, and that's what you have right there. So this is built in. Yeah, it's crazy. Built in for free. For free. I'm glad you saw the light with C Trader. MetaTrader sucks balls. Yeah, in my language, they say, "Der hai durust hai." Yeah, you give online classes to people sometimes. How do you add time on the header bar in C Trader Habibi? What header bar, C Trader Habibi? What header bar? What are you talking about? I don't know. Why you prefer Dubai? I prefer Dubai because ease of doing business, ease of moving money, ease of spending money, 0% tax on personal income. Just amazing, right? Now, look at this pound yen over here, right? Look at this pound yen. If this pound yen, look at this pound yen. If this candle, realistically, I would want to take a sell on the next candle. This one, if it's like, look, the sentiment is sell. 72% of client accounts with open positions in this symbol are in sells. 72% people are in sells. 72%. So take a look at gold. Wow, here as well, some people are in sells. So let's think about this. If 72% are in sells, and if 99% people lose, this means price should go up, right? That's a good enough. Yeah. I've been away. Yeah. US, we had to stop all our services in the US because things just start to get problematic with SEC, with OSC, with Metacoats, things got problematic. So, yeah, so we're just waiting over here now, just kind of like chilling, waiting. But anyway, guys, I'm gonna head off. I have some very important stuff to do. With gold again, if we think gold is gonna go back down, we want to see consolidation and then move down. This move up becomes a fake out. Something like what's happening on pound yen. We came down, broke below this area. Now we're consolidating to maybe make room for pre-New York to push down. Same thing we want on gold. Just don't take sells because look, we've already moved fucking 50 pips on gold on the 30-minute 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you want to see some sort of a consolidation for price to move down. Other than that, we'll see you guys again tomorrow. So take care and have a great rest of the trading day. Adios, everyone. Oh, what's this? Upload video. No. No, we want to end this live. How do you even do this? Okay. Right here. Okay, everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.